And we're back. Sorry, I've had a little bit of a break from this, and I'm currently not in a good mood due to a variety of things in real life. So if I start screaming at this game because it's not being helpful, then it may not be the game that's not being helpful, it may just be me that's snapping. Now, I have actually looked up at something, because on the website, because I may have missed something. Indeed I have. Alright, we have a bit of powdery substance. Do we swap
When
it?
blanks are ready for a theatrical application, the bullet is removed from the cartridge, and a flash-producing additive is put in its place, like magnesium powder. Then the end is crimped.
Okay. Yeah, the magnesium powder would cause it to light up, because that's what magnesium does when it's burnt. Is it just goes...
Unsurprising discovery number 1. Substance you found is gunpowder mixed with magnesium powder. Unsurprising discovery number 2. Traces of plugging material. Gun you found was likely loaded with a blank, and was fired recently.
Well, we knew that anyway. So, we know that the gun, she did fire the gun, but it didn't kill whatever her face was. Avez-vous tiré sur Merel avec le pistolet factice? So did you shoot Meryl with the fake pistol?
I already told you so. It's part of the scene. You know how hard this is for me? Please.
Really, killing her wasn't part of any scene. That's what we're asking, Heather.
She was my friend. Of course I didn't kill her.
I can
It was loaded with a
you're
blank.
upset, but understand what we're thinking. You were holding the gun, and the bullet fragments from Meryl's body matched the gun's caliber. Could that weapon have been loaded with something other than a blank?
I had nothing to do with loading it. I suppose it's possible. But no, even if someone else traded a live round for my blank, part of our stage training is to aim a weapon with a blank away from the other actor. It's an illusion. From the audience, you can't tell.
That sounds reasonable, Miss Colby. But you should know we can track the angle that a bullet enters a body, so it wouldn't do any good to...
Check it all you like. Upside down and sideways. Just leave me alone. Why are you harassing the victim's best friend? Are you that desperate for a suspect? I had to watch someone I loved die. Isn't that enough?
You know, I agree, because Greg did say that it was probably loaded with a blank, but he's an idiot. And I'm the assistant mate. I don't know why I'm hovering that over, that won't show up. What do you know?
I don't have anything else to say to you people.
Okay, yeah, you suck. Waiting for this guy to turn up.
Something you want?
Pouvons-nous voir le corps?
Guest.
Can we look at... Looking at the body...
We need to determine, from the wound and internal tissue damage, the trajectory of the fatal bullet.
Aha! There we go.
To cast a wound, huh? I remember another newbie doing that. Unconventional, but whatever works. We should be able to get a trajectory from the mold and show that the shot either came from Heather's gun or didn't.
Okay. There we go. Actually, let's head to the lab. Got microcell thingy of mold of the wound.
Looks like Heather Colby isn't the only one shooting blanks. You need a new suspect, guys. The cast shows the entry wound pointing downward from the body at a 30-degree angle, and a direct shot from the front.
Hey, ruling people out is a start, and this sure lends credibility to Heather's story. Let's set up a trajectory dummy at the theater. That way, we'll really know where the shot came from.
Yeah, that's kind of the point. At the theatre. So this is... We'll know,
This dummy will help us trace the bullet's trajectory. We know it was pointing down at about a 30-degree angle. Since actors are trained to face slightly toward the audience, the angle on the pointers would seem about right. Let's switch on Mr. Laser and see if he's pointing anywhere near Heather's mark.
No, it won't be. It won't be Heather's mark, though. That's just stupid. Exactly.
Now that's interesting. It points right down to the orchestra pit. Some kind of electronic transmitter.
Grabby, grabby. Nothing else. Let's see if there's a fingerprint here. Like there. Anything else? No. You must add precisely the right amount of fingerprint powder. Okay, so we've done that.
Hey.
Hey.
Prints
Fingerprint.
on the computer for you. You're welcome.
Yes. What can you tell us about this detonator-y thing?
Remote backup detonator. Can be used to trigger the squib should the gun fail. A logical backup in a theatrical situation.
Yeah. Okay. Fingerprint. Let's see who this belongs to. Potentially. Derek Sakai. No. Scott Patterson. That fits. But we don't have the brake. Preston Frouts. Again, we don't have this brake. Andrew Wong. No brake. Gus
Can't be
Harrison.
positive, but I think there's a match in one of these results.
Yeah,
the
this
stage
one.
manager and pyrotechnician is Gus Harrison. During performances, he handled the backup detonator in the orchestra pit. Plus, he's got a criminal history. Of course, none of this proves he was in the pit at the time of the killing.
Indeed. Right, so... Can we bring him in now? Can we bring in
a
Gus
stronger
Harrison?
link between the suspect and the...
Yeah, okay.
Something
Nothing new. Will he be here now? No. This is the problem, is it's like... I've got to try and talk to him about it. Can we bring someone else in? Can we bring in
Not yet.
Heather?
Maybe try finding more evidence linking the suspect to the crime scene.
Yeah, I know, because she wasn't actually at the place where we think
Something you want?
the shot came from. Is there anything else around here? No. Ah! Y avait-il quelqu'un dans le force d'orchestre? Yeah. Was anyone in the orchestra pit?
Well, the theater was supposed to be cleared, but it was pretty dark down there. I'm not sure where Gus was. He sure wasn't in view when I fired the gun. He started the scene, headed to the wings.
Right, so... he could have come down and gone to the pit. What about you, mate?
I don't have anything else to say to you people.
You're rubbish. Oh, hang on. Stupid salespeople on phones grumble. Right, what were we doing? Ah, we'd done the laser thing. And we talked to people. You switch that off. There's no point in having it off. Let's put it back on. We already know where it points to. It points to here. But no use. Is he here? No.
Yeah? What do you need, guys?
Have we got something enough
So we
on
cleared
Gus?
the theater, had access to the orchestra pit, which is where we
Bingo.
now think the shot came from. Plus, he's got a criminal record and is the guy in charge of the pyrotechnics. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Let's definitely get to know Gus better.
Mr. Harrison, we're with the crime lab. Can we have a word with you?
Sure, of course. Wondered when you CSIs would get around to me. Call me Gus.
So did I.
That's what my friends call me. Want to help
Mr. Harrison,
any way
then.
I can. Doesn't do much for my rep, but fatality on my watch.
We'll keep it Mr. Harrison for now. We try to keep it professional.
Right. Dans quelle mesure connaissez-vous Meryl Regis? So, in what way do you know Meryl Regis? Que faites-vous dans le théâtre? What were you doing in the theatre? How do you know Meryl
Great
Regis?
gal. What can I say? She was the closest thing to a local star we have in Vegas, as far as legit theater is concerned. Hollywood and Broadway have been sniffing around. I worked with her before, but I wouldn't say we're friends. Co-workers. Friendly. Sure going to miss her.
Aww. Okay, what were you doing in the theatre?
Well, directors come and go. Actors too. I'm sort of the continuity. The glue, you might say. But in an
What do you
operation
do?
like this, a stage manager has to wear a lot of hats. So I'm also the technical director, in charge of props and pyrotechnics. I'm a believer in doing live effects, kind of things people are used to seeing in the movies, squibs and all. Can't have a sound effect over the sound system. That wouldn't even convince Grandma these days.
Oh, flipping heck. Pourquoi vos empreintes figuraient-elles sur l'émetteur électronique? Why are your fingerprints on the detonator? He's the pyrotechnic guy. Où étiez-vous lorsque le coup de feu a été tiré avec le pistolet festige? Where were you when the shot was fired from the fake pistol?
I was in the pit with my backup device, watching the stunt go down.
Okay, so he admits being there. Okay. Pourquoi why are your fingerprints on the detonator?
Well, whose else would there be? I told
exactly.
You, I'm the prop guy. Pyro Man. That's a remote detonator. I push the button as a backup. If the gun blasts don't detonate the squib, last thing you want in the middle of a show is to have one of your big scenes go flat because an effect fizzles.
Yep, that makes sense. Pourquoi gardez-vous des balles factices dans le magasin d'accessoires? Why do you have the fake bullets in the prop room? It would make sense to have them in the prop room. Maybe I'm misunderstanding the question.
Always keep them handy. We just had a photo shoot the day before that rehearsal. Matter of fact, I put some of them dummy bullets in Heather's prop pistol. If the revolver cylinder was empty, it'd show in the stills.
Could one of the dummy bullets have been left in that gun?
Well, I suppose. I mean, I try to be careful, but I'm only one man, and you don't mean... My God, that's horrible. I could have been responsible for this?
No.
I mean, accidentally responsible. No, hell no. Even if I did screw up, and I didn't, Heather followed my stage directions and fired away from Meryl, angled to one side. If a real round did accidentally get fired out of that thing, it wouldn't have struck Meryl anyway.
You seem sure of that.
Damn sure, for 3 reasons. First, I saw the stunt go down. I saw Heather fire at an angle. Second, I count the bullets I use, always. And with that photo shoot, I clearly remember doing that, both before and after. And finally, I always disassemble, clean, and oil the prop weapons after they've been used.
Right, okay. Well, we know that she didn't do it anyway. Pourquoi possédez-vous des photos de la victime? Why did you possess photos of the victim?
Those are continuity photos. You know, making sure that things are in exactly the same spot next time you see them.
I've heard of that in film work, but never in a live theater performance.
Oh, it's common enough. When we hustle the props around, we've got to track them, scene to scene. Photos make a handy crib sheet.
But your continuity photos seem to track Meryl Regis specifically, scene to scene. Almost all of these continuity photos are of her.
Hey, can I help? She was the star of the show.
Yeah, she would be in most scenes. Où est le fusil qui a disparu du magasin d'accessoires? Where's the missing rifle?
The rifle missing. Hey, that's news to me.
Really? But you're so careful, Mr. Harrison. And yes, it's gone from the rack. Do you recall that specific weapon?
If it's the one I'm thinking of, bolt action rifle, 30 caliber. Telescopic sight on that puppy. We did a show about a sniper killer a while back.
Must have been another musical. You're an expert, Mr. Harrison. How tough would it be to make a homemade noise suppressor for a weapon like that?
Well, probably not tough at all. A lot of do-it-yourself stuff floating around the internet. But you'd still have to know what you were doing. It ain't just any chump can build one.
Sounds like work for an expert. Right, Mr. Harrison?
But wait, they're .22 caliber bullets. That's what killed her, not a .30. I know it's 22 caliber and 30 caliber, but it's got a point in front of it, so I'm saying the point. Could you have like 1 point something caliber? That'd be weird, wouldn't it? Whatever. Avez-vous récemment retiré une balle d'une cartouche factice? Have you recently a bullet something cartouche factice, so a fake something. I don't know.
Why the hell would anybody do that?
Why don't we
ask
the questions, Mr. Harrison? You see, we found tool marks on the bullet fragments that killed Merrill. The same kind of bullets as the dummies in your prop room. It'd be easy to pull the bullet out of a dummy and load it into a gun with a blank behind it. Then you wait in the orchestra for the exact moment when Heather shoots. And from the darkness, shoot Merrill yourself. An instant accident.
Yeah, right. I wouldn't just go out and buy a damn bullet. I'd make a homemade one.
You see, there's a paper trail when you buy cartridges, Gus. You had a handy supply in the prop room. A little work, a little knowledge. That was all it took.
Hey, I can see how you put these pieces together, but it ain't the right picture. I didn't do any of this crap.
Yeah, we are purely speculating here.
But it's a big theater, and a lot of people have access.
But you keep the prop room locked, don't you? Safety-conscious guy like you?
Hey, sometimes it stands open when I'm hauling things around. And stuff could get taken from the stage, too. My inventory, as you already seen, can be a little lax sometimes.
Right. Like the missing rifle from the rack? Gus,
the missing tool?
We already know from trajectory analysis that the shot came from the orchestra pit.
I'm only in that pit during stunts, when performances are underway. And I don't know what happened to that damn rifle. Is this what I get for cooperating? Do I need a lawyer or something?
That's your call, Mr. Harrison. But cooperating with us is a good idea. Maybe you
I
can
don't
tell us
like
if you
this
have
guy.
the tool that's missing from your
This
wall
guy.
rack.
I can. It's right here. Multi-purpose puppy in my pocket. Take it. Knock yourself out. If I had anything to do with this, I wouldn't be cooperating, right? Right?
No, you might still be cooperating. There's a guy... Well, which one is it? There's one of the Sherlock Holmes stories where a guy kills his wife who's having an affair and her lover, and she's gone missing, and he goes and sees Sherlock Holmes, and just to go, you know what, I'm really looking for her, I'm really concerned. And then Sherlock Holmes works it out and pieces it all together. But this guy I'm with, Nick, I'm mousing over him, but you probably can't see that because of the way OBS is recording this. This guy, he's just speculating more than anything. We've not got a huge amount of evidence against this guy. I mean, based on our current assumption that she was standing when she was shot, he was in the right position. But there's nothing else to go on apart from that. Quelle autre preuve de votre innocence pouvez-vous nous fournir? Can you give us any other proof that you're innocent?
Hey, she was alive last time I saw her.
You mean from the pit, during the stunt?
No. I mean, after her death scene, I checked on her. I was down in the pit, yes, where I was supposed to be, and she was laying on the stage, just where she was supposed to be. Meryl whispered, kind of irritated like, that she got a bit of a backblast from the squib. I told her I'd fix that for her, before the performance.
Fortunately for you, Mr. Harrison, the squib we analyzed tends to corroborate your story. Meryl's protective plate was damaged, and you couldn't have known about the backblast unless you had really spoken with Meryl after the squib detonated. But we have to follow every thread.
Look, I know you do. I said I'd cooperate, and what have I been doing? So if you don't mind an outside expert asking, if Meryl was flat on the stage when she was shot, what does that do to your trajectory notions?
It calls for another look, back at the theater.
Shut up, you. So it wasn't the orchestra pit. Alright. Qui d'après vous... Oh, flipping out. Let's move on.
Hey.
We have loads more evidence to give to this guy. Ooh, tool.
Okay, good news, bad news. This could be the mystery tool from the prop room wall, but it wasn't the tool that made the marks on the bullet fragment from the Vic's wound.
That still doesn't clear Gus, though. Guy always seems to know more than he's saying.
Well, I think maybe we should head back to the theatre. We'll go to the prop room, check this fits. But... Oh, I can't do anything and put that back. So we'll now see where the new trajectory is.
We need to check out Gus's story. If Meryl was laying on stage, playing dead at the time she was shot, our trajectory theory is out of whack.
What? You mean it was wrong? Well, I mean, it would be wrong because she wouldn't. Well, I doubt it'd be able to hit it from this angle from the orchestra pit unless he's a crack shot and did a trick shot.
See where it points to.
Yes, let's see where it points now. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, a box.
Now we got it. With the sloping angle of the wound, if Meryl was laying on stage when she was shot, it would have come from that box seat.
Do you mean this box seat, considering we're here?
Interesting print. Impressed more towards the instep, suggesting a slight pronation.
A what? Right, so we want that one. Or is it this one? It's that one.
Looks like a shoe print. Loafer, or maybe dress shoes. Try something else.
Oh, it's this one again. Okay, so we've picked up these. Is there anything else around here we can examine? Ooh. No, that looks like something we'd be able to actually do something with, but obviously not. Ooh.
Water stain, possibly.
Yes. Right. Just picked up some new evidence. Hey, Greg. The first
walk over to the
shoe
computer
print.
and you'll find that shoe print scanned in.
And what about this
the
one?
shoe print into the computer.
Brilliant. And this water,
well,
possibly?
At first I thought we had residue from drinking water. See, I found traces of fluoride. Only further tests gave up various levels of copper, cadmium, nickel, and antimony. Water picks up traces of these elements passing through various pipes. You may be able to narrow down the neighborhood of origin with a computer search.
Ooh, very nice. So, shoe prints. First thing. No. This is a shoe. Ah.
Seems the owner of these shoes from the prop room has been lurking around the balcony box seats.
Brilliant. Now, this one. So this is a proper shoe, as 'twere, rather than a trainery thing. No. No. So this one might fit. Bingo. Oh, are you going to complain and say actually none of these work?
I think there's a match in one of these results.
Yeah, I know. It's this one. I'm guessing that's right, but I would have preferred it if he'd gone, oh yes, there is a connection there. De la Poly? That one, I think. Because non potable means you can't drink it, I think.
Interesting.
Continue.
The water that made the stain in the balcony came from a municipal water supply.
Grand. Do we get any more information than that? No, of course not. Right, let's chat with people here. No.
I don't have anything else to say to you people.
Yeah, you're rubbish. Back.
Need something?
Let's go back and talk to Gus.
Yeah, let's see if your suspect has anything else to tell us.
Les chaussures de sport trouvées dans le magasin d'accessoires vous appartiennent elle? I have no idea how to say that last word. Well, hyphenated. Do the sports shoes belong to you?
Of course I do. I run the prop room. How many times? Some detectives you guys are. I mean, duh.
Well, we can't all be experts like you, Mr. Harrison. By the way, we found your footprints in the balcony. For somebody innocent of this crime, you seem to be everywhere. Everywhere you shouldn't be.
Hey, I'm the damn stage manager. See a broken light bulb in the box seats during rehearsal, so I go up and replace it while Heather's singing her song. So sue me.
Ooh, because those are the other shoes. It's too obviously him. It can't be him. It's too obvious. And Heather's got got a pretty good alibi, which means, based on it's got to be Clayton Regis. It has to be. He's the only one left out of the three we've got, unless they throw out another suspect halfway through. Avez-vous vu une flaque d'eau dans le poulier? I have no idea how to pronounce that last one. Possédez-vous des mocassins Bruno Pagli? So do you have a pair of... Do you have a set of Bruno Pagli moccasins? Or shoes? Have you ever something... A flask of drinking water? Oh, did you have a flask of water in the balcony, I think. Who, apart from you, a tué Merrill? Who, apart from you, could have shot Merrill?
I don't want to play pin the tail on some other poor sucker, but I gotta admit, showbiz, the theater, it's a dog-eat-dog deal. Lots of big egos, lots of insecurity. Crazy. Take Heather, for instance. Right before rehearsal, she had this knockdown drag-out with Merrill. I'm surprised you ain't figured that out yourselves already. Evidence guys like you?
You're still on our list of suspects, Mr. Harrison.
Yeah, I can live with that. As long as you promise to cross off my name when you realize I had nothing to do with this.
I want to. So we're going to have to talk to Heather about that. Whoa! La photo qui se trouve dans le magasin d'accessoires, a-t-elle été prise lorsque... Yeah. The photo which we found, and that's the wrong thing, that we found in the prop room. Is the photo that we found a photo of Heather and Merrill arguing?
Listen, I hold on to this job by being discreet, but yeah, that's Heather and Merrill going at it. Kind of a lover's quarrel, if you get my drift. Stirring an angry husband and you've got an instant soap opera. But that's all you get on that from me. Go to the sources if you want more.
Heather and Clayton have probably left the theater by now. We could try to track them down at their homes.
Couldn't we have sent them home before and just taken their addresses down rather than... Right. Do you have a set of Bruno Pagli moccasins?
Do I look like a guy who wears designer gunboats? Comfort
no.
First, I always say, particularly when you gotta cover the ground I do around here. Anyway, I know the shoes you're talking about. I wouldn't stick your feet in those ugly things. Did you have a flask of water in the balcony? Of course I did. It's my job to notice junk like that.
Oh, did you see?
I'll call a plumber in when I'm not spending all my time talking to cops who want to pin a murder on my innocent tail.
Oh, so it's okay. So
that's all we need right now.
Did you see the water stain? Right. So they're gone. Let's just check. Right, they are indeed gone.
What's up?
Could you get us the address of Heather Colby?
An easy one for once.
Yay!
Got it. 1486 Westfield Crescent. Nice neighborhood on the east side.
Okay. What about the Regis's?
No problem.
Lem.
216 Vermont Drive, residential area, northwest.
Right, okay. So let's go through these. Very light, flashy. Pouvez-vous nous en dire plus sur le dispute? Yeah. Before can you tell us about the argument you had with Merrill before the rehearsals?
Excuse me?
Gus told us about it. I guess when you fight on stage, the stage manager notices.
Oh, that. No, that was no argument. We were just agreeably disagreeing over the motivation of my character. In the scene, maybe I got a wee bit bent out of shape, since this was my role we're talking about, not hers. Creative differences. Sisterly squabble.
Including a sisterly black eye?
Black eye? What are you talking about?
It didn't have to have come from her. Can we have a look around your house?
Suddenly, I'm not liking the tone of this. I don't want you poking around in my things, my business, not unless it's official. Understand?
So that means we should go and get a warrant. She's basically telling us to get a warrant at this point. Flashing lights. Can we have a look around your house?
Guys, I understand you have a job to do, but I'm mourning the loss of my wife, and I just don't have any stomach for this right now, okay?
That's all we need right now.
Okay.
Yeah?
Oh.
What do you need, guys?
Did he give us any useful evidence? No, of course not. Can we have a thing for Heather Colby's
It's likely
house?
evidence that the Colby woman's home might corroborate your stage manager's story, along with his peeping Tom pics. You've got your warrant.
What about the Regis
I need more than
house?
hunches before I turn you loose in there. Give me something solid to work with.
So I'm going to have to get some evidence from her house, I'm guessing, before he goes, oh, maybe you can go to the Regis's. Right, Colby house. Well, we have a warrant for looking around your house.
All right. Anything to put an end to this.
That's all we need right now.
Thank you.
Passion's running a little hot, but I wouldn't call this a love letter.
I wouldn't let you ruin a perfectly good thing. Move on and stay the hell out of other people's business if you know what's good for you. No, I don't want to talk to you. Don't want to talk to you either.
Think these will fit me?
No. You're not funny. Oh, we've already picked that up.
Heather's a college grad. Bachelor in Performing Arts.
Steal it. Oh. Makes sense that we can't steal it. Blue thing. I'm guessing that might be a glitch. Okay, let's head back.
Yes? Profiler friend of mine at the FBI gave this a thorough content analysis. Sometimes
Very
even
quickly.
a short message can provide insight, though a longer message would have been better. My guy says we're likely looking for somebody with a university education, sociable, assertive, who tends to read a lot of very visual, descriptive fiction. Screenplays, maybe.
So that could fit into... What's-her-face?
Hey, any rumors you heard about me collecting these? Pure hearsay.
Heather Colby. What am I meant to do with these? I've got random bits of clothing. Why? Why have I picked these up? Okay, I've picked them up because you can pick. Because I can pick them up. Tools. Yeah, that's rather pointless. Fingerprints? No. I'm really confused. Yeah, so the letter would seem to fit her.
Need something? Search of National College records? Sure.
What did I just ask? What did I ask?
92. Got a bachelor's in anatomy and physiology. Maine University, Fort Trent. Decent marks, got through on a biathlon scholarship. Few credits short of a diploma, though.
Biathlon. That's skiing and sharpshooting.
Can we have a warrant for him now?
You don't have enough reason to get a warrant for that location yet.
He fits the profile of the note, and he's a sharpshooter.
What's up?
Right. Oh, ask him questions. Let's go back and ask him. Let's not ask him questions.
Something
You
want?
can't give us anything. I'd like information.
What's
Can
up?
we bring her in? What's her face? Heather.
Your case file tells me that you could use a stronger link between this suspect and the crime scene.
She was there. Admittedly, she wasn't in the balcony, but so I'm guessing we're never going to bring her in then. Why have we even got these? I don't know what's going on.
Not the right tool for this.
Wait, what? The right tool for what?
That's not right for this. Not
I
the right
know.
tool for this.
Right,
That's not right for
tweezers.
this.
I didn't think it was.
Nothing.
Okay, UV.
Certain kinds of bodily fluids fluoresce, such as the kind you'd expect to discover in clothing like this, after a stimulating night.
Okay, let's pass this on, see if we can get anything out of it. From Greg.
Vaginal fluid. Got a little excited myself. Well, because this is a great source for DNA.
Right, wonderful. Yeah, DNA. So we've got Meryl's blood. That's obvious first thing to check, and
we've confirmed
bingo.
That soap opera tale our stage manager was hinting about. Either Meryl and Heather were sharing their undies, or they were sharing a lot more than that. But infidelity is a three-way street, meaning to Meryl and Heather, we have to add Clayton.
Okay, so let's ask these people. Let's not ask these people. Pourquoi votre femme passait-elle du temps au domicile des heures? So, why did your wife spend time at Heather's house?
Of course. They were co-starring in a show. They're old pals who both live in town. Is it surprising Meryl would be over there quite a bit? Why? What do you know that I don't know?
Can we?
Yeah? What do you need, guys?
Can we get a warrant for the Regis
Can't walk in
place?
and search on a whim. Give me reasons.
He fits the profile for the note to Heather. Heather and Meryl. They're not even similar names. He's got he went through on a biathlon, which is sharpshooting. He had the time to do it. He had the opportunity. And he very much had the means. Just whether he knew. That's the note. So means, motive, opportunity all ticked off. Yeah.
Hey.
No, oh, we haven't got everything out of you yet. Help me!
As long as you realize that it will count against you in your evaluation.
This is the 4th case. I think I know that by that point. Preuve. Que pouvons-nous apprendre d'auteur? Oh, yes! I don't even need to read that, because I can... this one. Thank you. Thank you. You didn't even have to give me a hint. All I had to do is read the hint. Question.
I sent the prints you found on the letter over to the computer.
Okay, you mean print. I only found one, but whatever. They're different. Right, so we search for this one. Maybe we'll find something. So that means I need to look at Clayton Regis. If you find him. Ugh, don't find him. Doesn't fit. Doesn't fit. Doesn't fit. Doesn't fit.
Not sure if we've got a match in this group.
I don't think so. So that's something we'll find later. So, can we ask you about the note? No. Can we ask you about the note? No.
What's up?
Can we have a warrant?
You don't have enough reason to get a...
Okay. Can we bring in
argument
Heather?
and a love affair? While your trajectory analysis suggests she probably didn't kill Meryl herself, we still need the story between those two.
You said I needed something that connected her to the crime scene, and the only thing I've gained something is that connects her to the victim. And why have you got a gun, man? Êtes-vous la maîtresse de Meryl? So are you the mistress of Meryl?
And I didn't say that. What
Lover.
business of yours would that be? Why can't you let Meryl rest in peace?
She might rest more peacefully with her murderer behind bars. We have physical evidence suggesting you two are intimate. We'd like you to confirm that.
Would you? Try holding your breath. You'd look cute in blue.
So, okay. Did you write the threatening letter?
I had nothing to do with that.
Really? You definitely fit the profile of the person who wrote it. Now we just want to know who you were going to send it to.
I don't know what your computers or your experts told you, but I didn't write that damn letter, all right? I found it under my door the other day. If you'd like to know who might want to threaten me, I'd suggest you look at that abusive husband of hers. Clayton, where do you think she got that black eye from anyway?
Clayton, and I said that before, I think.
That's all I have for you.
Right. So, can we now have a flipping warrant?
His profile matches the analysis from the letter.
We already knew that.
Sleeping around with another woman, who implies
we knew that.
Clayton was the one who gave Merrill the black eye. Well,
we had good reason to believe that.
An invitation to dine. Go see what the happy couple's home has to tell us.
You're revealing stuff that I already knew. Ooh. Avez-vous envoyé une lettre de menace à Heather? Did you send the letter to the threatening letter to Heather?
Colby? Of course not. Why would you even suggest that? She and I aren't friends particularly, but I wouldn't... Hey, I mean, I have no reason to talk to her, let alone send her letters.
Comment Merrill s'est-elle fait ce cocard? I have no idea.
I was wondering about that. The mortician had to cover it up. I thought it had something to do with her falling after she was shot.
Oh, the black eye. Right, that was the black eye. How did she get her black eye? By the way, we have a warrant to look around your house.
I told you this was a bad time. Okay, look, just try to have a little respect, will you?
That's all we need right now.
Well, I'm not gonna... Right.
That's really strange. There's some holes drilled into this soap.
Let's grab that. I want water. I want water. Ooh. Ooh. First of all. It was worth a try. Let's pick that up. Because that might have been from the stain. Can we have a look at these?
Try something else. Not
that
the
one.
right tool for this.
The one I clicked on then. No.
Try something else. Close, but not quite right. That's not right for this.
No.
Pogli Lozano loafers.
Right.
Size 10.
So you just pick them up. But we're stealing your shoes.
Well, our anatomy student seems to keep up his studies. Maybe he's finally going to finish that diploma. Or maybe he's already graduated. Murder cum laude.
Is that meant to be referencing something I should know? I don't know. Is it? No. Ooh.
Pair of pliers. Looks like they were tossed in here recently.
And the pad. Not the pad? Okay, not the pad. Because you'd be able to like, scan the thing and go, oh, this is the thing. This is the letter that was sent. Because it probably was him, I think.
What's up?
Well, it's kind of at the point where there's 3 people. And we've kind of eliminated the other 2.
Bar of soap. Holes drilled into it. When I noticed they came to a point, I remembered that missing .308 caliber rifle your stage manager mentioned earlier. That got me to thinking, and I took some measurements.
Let me guess. Same as that rifle?
You're guessing again. I'm gonna tell Grissom that you're right. Perfect cast of a .308 caliber rifle bullet.
Why would you make it out of soap? Confused. The thermos.
Standard
water.
drinking thermos for keeping things hot. Or cold. Little water in it, so I took a leap and sent a sample to the computer for you to search the chemical profile.
Grand.
Bruno
Shoes.
Pagli Lozano's. Definitely my style, definitely not my price range. I'll scan them into the computer for you.
Yeah, they're probably neither of mine. Right.
Perfect
tool.
match to the tool used to pry the bullet out of its casing.
We've got a drama unfolding worthy of the Colossus stage. Soap. Drilled to the same caliber as bullets that could be used in the missing bolt-action rifle. And pliers that match the tool marks to the smaller .22 caliber bullet that pierced Merrill's heart.
Right. So, I'm pretty sure it's Clayton then. But let's go through the process. Let's look at the thermos. The water from the thermos flask. See what we get.
Not surprising that it's from a municipal water supply, but what's even more interesting is that the chemical profile of the water is nearly identical to the water we found in the balcony.
I thought we would have been, that would have been part of the thing where we would have been comparing them, but oh no, that one, and no, the other one.
This
Bingo.
comes as close as possible to matching the shoe prints found on the carpet. I'm starting to like Meryl's husband for this. How about you?
I was thinking that a few minutes, well, not a few minutes, well, maybe, well, yes, a number of minutes ago.
Need something?
Can we just bring this guy in?
Not yet. Maybe try finding more evidence linking the suspect to the crime scene.
His shoes are there. Okay, let's ask him questions. Hello. Go on, ask him questions. But
yes.
Water from the thermos.
Yeah? What do you need, guys?
Right.
Something
You're
you want?
no use. Is there something else here that we've missed? I mean, it's like, oh, you gotta link him to the crime scene more. Well, his shoes are there. So, I mean, that's a lead to go on. He pretty much had...
What's up?
Have I not having an... There's no fingerprints or anything on this. And we've already looked at them, so... Actually, it might still be worth doing. Just kind of annoys me that it's... No, I don't think
Nothing
so.
for
Okay.
you right
End
now,
me!
partner.
Oh, not again! Because he's going to tell me, oh, you can't... Okay, let's talk to
Sure,
these
let's
guys.
get your
Gus.
suspect back in here.
That's all I got for you right now.
Ugh. Let's
Yeah,
talk
let's see if
to
your
Heather.
suspect has anything else to tell us.
Clayton did it!
That's all I have for you.
Oh, you can't have...
A stronger link between the
Grumble. But he did it. Clayton did it. Ah, what?
Try using a similar tool. Faint trace of some powder. Nice catch. You are good.
Shut up. Could be better if you gave me more hints. Right.
Hey. Traces of barium, lead, and antimony. Main ingredients of that ever-popular favorite, gunshot residue.
So we've narrowed down our killer's perch. Now if we can only narrow in on the killer. And a reason for the killing.
We know who it is and we know why he did it. It was jealousy between Heather and Meryl. And it's Clayton.
Need something?
Can we bring him in?
Your case file tells me that you could use a stronger link between this suspect and the crime scene.
He was there. He's got the soap, the water, the shoes. Were you in the balcony recently?
Where? Oh, at the Colossus? No, if I'm
No.
for rehearsals, I watch from the dress circle.
Yeah? What do you need, guys?
Okay. Are you sure we can't bring him
Plenty
in
of
anyway?
mounting evidence against hubby here. Too much to ignore. A little grief counseling seems called for.
I didn't learn anything apart from the fact he lied that he was in the balcony. Why did you lie about being in the balcony?
What are you talking about? I was never up there. Why would I be there?
You tell us. Because we can prove you were. Your shoe prints match prints on the carpet. And water stains from the floor match the chemical composition of water from your home.
Water
Yes.
from my part of town found in that balcony? Oh, how damning. It's a real smoking gun, huh? You people. You take somebody going through the kind of horror I am, and then you make crazy accusations based on flimsy circumstantial evidence?
Oh, we're just getting started, Mr. Regis. Of course, you could give us something that might clear all of this up right away.
Pouvons-nous prendre vos empreintes? What can you give us to prove your innocence? I don't know.
What's my other option?
There is
fingerprints. Right,
That's all we need
fingerprints.
right now.
Right, fingerprints.
Yes. That print has been scanned into the computer for you.
Right. Come on. Hurry up, game. I just want to... Right, so that one, and...
Well, after all this, we're down
there
to
we
CSI 101. Fingerprints that match. Doesn't get much more incriminating than this. I think it's time to fold Clayton's show.
Flipping heck.
Need something?
This is the problem with this game, I feel, is it has a very procedural, you need to get this evidence, this evidence, this evidence, so you can learn, ask this question, and only once you've asked that question can you do something, or
sure, let's get your suspect back in here.
But it's so obvious it's him at this point. Vous voulez tout nous avouer maintenant? What do you have to say to us now? I'm guessing.
Confession? Here's what I will confess. I loved my wife, and I miss her dearly. And I would never harm a hair on her head.
Maybe not, but you give her a black eye, right? You see, Mr. Regis, while you're lying, your fingerprints refuse to. You wrote that threatening note, you found out Meryl and Heather were an item, and gave your beloved a black eye over it. But you were just warming up. You were hanging around when that photo shoot, including the gun close-ups, was underway. You saw and took an opportunity. You snuck into the prop room, stole a scoped rifle as well as a couple of bullets and a blank round. Easy enough to cobble together a noise suppressor, wrap the barrel in a towel, or baffle it with a plastic bottle. Making a mold in the soap, you froze the smaller handgun bullet into a nice-shaped bullet big enough to fire from the rifle. You dropped your wife off at the theater, went to Java Net and Brew for an alibi, then snuck back into the balcony with the rifle and thermos packed with ice to keep your ammunition cold. There, you waited patiently for Meryl to lower herself onto that stage and make an easy target for a biathlon marksman like you. The idea was to make it all look like an accident. When the ice melted away, all that would be left was a bullet that matched the caliber of handgun Heather was holding. The photo shoot provided a reasonable explanation for a bullet winding up accidentally in Heather's gun when she pulled the trigger. What a sweet irony, huh, Mr. Regis? Kill your cheating wife and at the same time bestow her lover with a lifetime of guilt?
Smug. So smug. What do you know about it? I put myself second to that woman. Her career was the be-all and end-all, and that was fine. I loved her. I believed in her. I was happy to be the house husband pursuing his modest little local career while she made it big. But making it with that tramp wasn't part of the bargain. I sacrificed everything for that woman.
Yes, you did, Mr. Regis. You really did.
All the world may be a stage. Only here at CSI, we won't play the fool. An ice bullet puts the cold in cold-blooded murder. But a crime of passion always makes for mistakes in the heat of the moment.
Right. De quelle couleur sont les diodes du détonateur à distance de la fosse d'orchestre? So the detonator, the remote detonator, what color were the things? They were all green, they were all red, or they were wrong, or they were yellow, green, and red. Right. De quelle couleur sont les chaussures de sport retrouvées dans le casier du magasin d'accessoires? So what color were the shoes that we found in there? So it was white with blue and yellow stripes. De quelle couleur sont les fauteuils de la fosse d'orchestre? The chairs were red. Were red, I think. So I'm gonna because maybe it was no, it was red. Let's go with that. Yeah, red. Dans quelle rue vivions les Regis? Oh, was it Vermont Drive or Virginia Avenue? Vermont Drive. There we go. Combien de fusils peut-on voir sur la râtelier du magasin d'accessoires? How many rifles? There were 3 there. 5 out of 5! Perfect French. Right. Didn't ask any hints. Master. Yeah. And so, that's the end of case number 4, Misdirection. Next time we'll be doing case 5, Dragon and Dropping. So, yes, that's where we are next time. In this little cabin thing. Thanks for watching.